Hancock-Whitney Stadium in Mobile, home to the South Alabama Jaguars. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Texas State Bobcats, taking on another team from the Sun Belt, the South Alabama Jaguars. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Jaguars will put total weather to crank us up. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Bobcats offense will get first crack at it here. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. We're just going to see what they do today.
And the Bobcats in the hurry-up. Jackson gonna throw it. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. The Bobcats will send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Looks it in at the 40. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. The Jaguars offense will have its first possession of the game. They'll move the wide receiver. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Makes the grab on the shuffle. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. He'll do it himself. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. He'll keep it himself. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. The Jaguars are moving quickly down the field. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking downfield, it's Davenport. Makes the grab. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And it's 3rd and goal, and listen, you're throwing for it. I get it, but we got to understand the shortness of the field down here and what I can get off quickly. I can't take sacks. I want to give myself that opportunity on 4th down to have a really manageable situation if I want to go for it.
Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. Splits the uprights. Good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Off play action on 1st down. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back That's the end of the quarter. South Alabama has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. Now the offense has to overcome the negative play after the defense comes up with a sack. Jackson will throw. Got a man. At the 35, he's loose. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Fires to the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas State.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Guys, we'll have another look at this South Alabama offense. They'll start this drive with a chance to regain the lead, down 7-3. On target over the middle. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm.
Turning it on. Got the first down and still on his feet. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. The Jaguars in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Off the play fake. Got his man. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. And the Jaguars will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking for a crease. It's Bullock. Got enough space, and he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, South Alabama.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line. Understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
The 18 unit on the field. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup.
When you're throwing these comeback routes, man, the timing has got to be so good between the two of them because you know the ball is going to be in the air a long time. You can't throw it late. It's going to get picked. That time, really nice job getting it out early, and the receiver doing a nice job on his route so that the ball was right on him as soon as he turned around.
And that was a nice throw by the QB. When you see that drag route coming across the field, how about putting the ball right on his numbers? Not high, not low, where he has to stop his momentum. Right on the numbers where he can catch it, keep running, and chew up some yards after the catch.
Well, they pick up the first against zone coverage. I think a big part of this for young quarterbacks out there is if you're going to be throwing into zone coverage, you got to throw on time. You can't stare down receivers because the entire defense has their eye.
There he goes. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. And the Bobcats want to pick up the tempo.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
They're going to ride this running back. Not much there on the run. He gets 1 to the 31. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. Trying play action. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. They'll send the back in motion. Jackson gonna throw it. And the misconnection on third down. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. He'll need to strike this one cleanly from 48 yards out. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone, it's Phillips. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Looking to throw on first down. Using the quick game. Makes the stop at the 30, but a big 15-yard pickup gets him out of trouble. To the air on first down. He rifles one deep down the right side.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
I know everyone's yelling, like, you didn't get the first down, we need more yards. But if you think about it, nice short completion, sets up a third down. And guess what? Nowadays, fourth down, green light. We're going to go for it anyways.
They just keep firing. Got it in the middle, it's Thomas. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Got it behind the line. It's Jenkins. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looking to throw, it's Davenport. Here's a heat. Pulls it in, it's Bullock. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Finds his tight end. Not just hard-nosed running, that's cement-nosed running as he gets it to the 25. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Pressure coming. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. And the field goal unit is on the field. And he'll need a little distance and accuracy, a 42-yarder from the left hash. Field goal is good. And now they regain the lead. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. He has the first and still on his feet. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for one or two more plays. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. He lofts one down the sideline. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Man, a lot of ways to describe those first 2 quarters in Mobile, but let's just go with notable. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's head back inside Hancock Whitney Stadium.
The Bobcats will kick it off to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. South Alabama has it back. The Jaguar offense going to work. Breaks into the open. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. To throw, it's Davenport. Fires to the big fella. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Grabbed over the middle. It's Scott. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
QBs, when they see these zone coverages, man, some of them panic. Some of them throw it too quickly and can make bad decisions. I like how he waited a little bit, waited for the right window, the right opportunity. There's always going to be holes in zones. I just got to be a little bit patient.
Finding an escape route. Oh, the quick spin move. And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment.
And nice blocking by this offense. Nice job running the football. How about the running back? You could tell he knew exactly where the goal line was.
Touchdown, Jaguars! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Texas State, 10.
He'll take the return, try to get better field position. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. The give to the back. Plows through the defense. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. And the Bobcats will hustle to the line.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Grab near the sticks. It's Anderson. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
33-yard line. That's a first down for the offense.
They'll run it from the gun. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd down.
Jackson will throw. He's got his man. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Bobcats are moving quickly down the field.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, he was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
Got a man, it's Lions. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Bobcats will snap it on 1st and 10.
And that's a first down for the offense.
From the gun, the ground game. They make the stop, but he got work done on the ground, picking up 6 to the 23. The Bobcats can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Grab near the marker. It's Sparks. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
Good enough for a first down.
They go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Brings up second down.
Second down, they'll go to the air. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's called.
Quarterback on the keeper. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Bobcats!
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. They march 72 yards. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Calls his own number. He gets it up across the 20 to the 22 before he's pushed out of bounds. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking to throw, it's Davenport. Bringing the heat. Quarterback gets the first down. All the way out to the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 15. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. We've reached the end of the period. It's South Alabama holding the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Thomas.
I'll tell you, when you've got a tight end like this, it makes it a lot easier calling pass plays on first down, even if the defense is in zone coverage. He did a really good job there.
Oh, he's got some space. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31.
And I think this will go a long way in determining the outcome of this football game. They're able to run the football with the lead late in this game. That's a good sign for this offense.
They'll send the tight end in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Going to try to get it himself.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
The Jaguars pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They're in the red zone and they'll pass it. The throw to the outside is complete. Wrestled out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 7-yard line, and this offense is more than threatening. To the air, it's Davenport. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, South Alabama! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. They put together an 81-yard drive, and they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score.
Texas State, 17.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. Wants to throw on first down. Flips it out in the flat. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Bobcats want to move quickly.
They've got a ways to go if they're going to win this game. It's all about getting the drive started. They come away with a positive play to get this thing going. Let's see what they can do now.
A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
At the 36.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
He wants to throw it again. Back open in the middle. He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down. The Bobcats are on the move.
For you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. Jackson gonna throw it. Quick strike complete. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
Picks up 7. That's a first down for the offense.
Wants to go up top on first down. Gets it out quickly. And they pick up just a few on that completion. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Leaves it with the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Bobcats. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Well, the good news is you scored a touchdown. You've made this a one-possession game. The bad news is you got to get the ball back. So if you're the head coach, you got to start thinking, how are we going to do that? Are we going onside kick, or do we trust our defense to give it back to the O?
On to attempt the try.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They got the touchdown they needed. Now trailing by a field goal, they'll line up for the onside kick. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. The Jaguars offense ready to go back to work. Now we've got a little game pressure, and we'll see how the offense responds in a 3-point game, Jesse.
I can't wait to see this quarterback and how he's going to be able to handle that pressure, David. How will he respond in this situation?
And just knowing, listen, I'm only up by 3 now. If I can make this a 2-score game, I can almost put this away in the fourth quarter.
Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. Power football with the run. He stopped short, and it's fourth down. The Jaguars line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Gets the back moving. Jackson will throw. Got his man. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can. They've got to get everybody lined up quickly, time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Snagged out of the air. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. And the Bobcats headed quickly to the line. Wants to throw on third. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be fourth down. They'll lead the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. He's got it, first down and more. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. He spikes it, clock stops as they try to rally late. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10.
Second down coming up.
Looking up top, and time is of the essence. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on 3rd down. It's a 1-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. Throws toward the end zone. It's incomplete, and the last chance is just out of reach, and that's going to do it. It came down to the final quarter, clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get the close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling a close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
That will put the wrap on things.